Have you ever wondered if being too honest and open-hearted has actually become your biggest weakness? When you openly tell people exactly what you're thinking, are you unknowingly setting yourself up for failure? So why does Robert Greene, in the 48 Laws of Power, say that concealing your intentions is real power? And how do people who ignore this principle end up destroying their own chances of success? Let's find out. Imagine you're about to launch a major business, or you're preparing for a big promotion at work. You're excited, so you tell your friends and co-workers all about it. You expect them to congratulate you, but instead, your plan falls apart. Someone steals your idea, or someone starts office politics behind your back. Why does this happen? Because you broke one of the most dangerous principles from Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power. Conceal your intentions. In other words, keep your real plans to yourself. In today's video, we'll uncover the uncomfortable truth behind this law, a strategy that some of history's most calculating people understood and used to their advantage. You'll also learn how to keep your intentions hidden without lying or pretending to be someone you're not. And make sure you stay until the end, because we'll also talk about the situations where you should not use this law. Part 1. Misdirection. Robert Greene explains that people have a natural tendency to believe what they see on the surface. If you don't want people to know what you're really planning, don't show them your real objective. Show them something else. History gives us a fascinating example. In 17th century France, there was a famous woman named Ninon de Lenclos. A wealthy young man came to her asking for advice. He was deeply in love with a beautiful woman, but she showed no interest in him. Ninon gave him unexpected advice. She said, "Stop acting like you're interested in her. Instead, spend time with other women around town. And when you're around her, behave as if you're nothing more than friends." The young man followed her advice exactly. He hid his true feelings and shifted everyone's attention somewhere else. The result? The woman became jealous. She started feeling like she was losing him. The same woman who had ignored him suddenly became interested and came to him herself. The lesson is simple. When people are focused on the wrong direction, they rarely notice what's actually happening. By the time they realize your real move, the game is already yours. Part 2. The smokescreen. Now let's talk about another technique Robert Greene calls the smokescreen. Many people misunderstand this idea. They think hiding their intentions means acting mysterious, staying quiet all the time, or keeping to themselves. But if you behave in a way that seems strange or secretive, people become even more suspicious. Real power isn't about looking mysterious. Real power is about appearing so ordinary, so straightforward, and so predictable that nobody feels the need to question you. History gives us one of the greatest examples. The year was 1910 in Chicago. One of America's most famous con artists was Joseph "Yellow Kid" Weil. Weil learned that a large Chicago bank had recently shut down, but everything inside the building, the counters, desks, and vaults, was still there. He came up with an incredible plan. He rented the building for a few days, then he hired local actors and associates to play bank tellers, security guards, and clerks. He even paid people to act as wealthy customers doing business inside the bank. His target was a wealthy landowner from Indiana named J.R. Blanton. Blanton was preparing to close a major land deal. Weil convinced him to visit the fake bank. As soon as Blanton walked inside, everything looked completely legitimate. Money was changing hands, employees were busy working, typists were typing, customers were waiting in line. The entire place looked exactly like a real bank. At that moment, Blanton's guard came down. He didn't suspect a thing. He trusted Weil completely, and he handed over $82,000 in cash, an amount worth millions of dollars today. The moment Blanton left, Weil and his entire crew packed everything up, shut down the fake bank, and disappeared. By the time Blanton realized he'd been scammed, Weil was already hundreds of miles away. Now think about this. How did Weil manage to pull off scams like this for so many years? Because in everyday life, he appeared to be an honest, polite, and respectable gentleman. He followed social rules. He smiled. He acted completely normal. That ordinary image became his smokescreen, the perfect cover hiding his true intentions. The lesson? When you appear calm, predictable, and ordinary, people naturally lower their defenses. And once their guard is down, you can quietly keep working toward your goals without attracting unnecessary attention. Applying this law today, you might be thinking, that's interesting, but what does this have to do with my life? Let's look at 3 practical situations: career and work. If you're planning to leave your job or you're working toward a promotion, don't announce your plans to everyone around you. Until you have the offer letter in your hands, keep doing your job as if you're fully committed to your current company. Business and new ideas. If you have a breakthrough business idea, keep it private until you've secured the basics, whether that's a patent or your initial setup. Otherwise, someone with more money or resources could build your idea before you do. Personal goals. Many people post things like, day 1 at the gym, or working on my new book. The problem is that public announcements often give your brain a false sense of accomplishment before you've actually achieved anything. Talk less, do more. When the results speak for themselves, people won't need an announcement. The reversal. When you shouldn't use this law, like every principle in this book, this one has limits. At the end of the chapter, Robert Greene offers an important warning. There are situations where you shouldn't hide your intentions. First, when you've built enough influence or power that other people simply can't stop you. In those moments, openly stating your intentions can actually reinforce your authority. Second, there are times when intentionally revealing a small weakness or a minor goal can help build trust. This is what Greene calls strategic honesty. You reveal a small truth, so a much bigger objective remains unnoticed. Conclusion. The entire lesson can be summed up in one sentence. Move toward your goals so quietly that by the time people think about stopping you, it's already too late. Remember, this law isn't about deceiving people, it's about protecting yourself and your goals in a highly competitive world. What do you think about this law? Have you ever made the mistake of revealing your plans too early? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe if you'd like to learn the remaining laws from the 48 laws of power. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay calm, stay focused, and keep working.